I have no fucking words. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Ajax Reviews. Today we do something different yet again. Today we're going on Facebook and we're reacting to different posts and different horror groups that I'm a part of. So, why did I decide to add doing reactions to the channel as opposed to just keeping this straight movie reviews? The reason why is because, like a lot of you, I can't help scrolling on Facebook, man. I scroll and I see something, I'm just like, oh my god, and I like show my phone to the person next to me, like, can you fucking believe this? Or whatever. So I decided, you know what? I might as well react on camera to some of this shit. So, today, I'm going to be reacting to different posts that I've seen in some of the various horror groups that I'm in. Now, I'm not doing this to make fun of the people. Just to throw that out there. I'm not trying to be a dick about this. I'm just having fun with it. There are some questions that are just moronic that I'm reacting to the question, not the person. There's some questions in here that aren't dumb questions, that are just actual opinion. So I figured I'd react to those as well. So that's what I'm doing today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this new segment. This is Ajax Reacts, I guess. Some horror films shouldn't be remade. What horror film should not have been remade? For me, it's The Grudge. Really, I don't know, man. I'm really on the fence about remakes. I don't enjoy 99% of the remakes that are out there. But the movies that need to be remade don't get remade, and the movies that should be left alone get the fucking remakes. So why? That's where I'm at with it. Like, The Grudge is a remake of Ju-On. I get why that one was remade, and that was for American audiences to enjoy an English version of pretty much the same movie. I get that. But movies like Friday the 13th that didn't need a remake. Movies like Texas Chainsaw Massacre didn't need a remake. Although the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake was enjoyable. It wasn't amazing, it wasn't better than the original, but it was enjoyable. Movies like, like Doom Asylum, Death Valley, movies that are forgotten about, that people don't even know exist, those are movies that should get remade. Those are movies that need to be brought to a whole new audience, or just to an audience, because when they were made originally, there was no fan base for this type of shit. So those are the movies that I think should be remade. So in answer to this guy's questions, what movies do I think should be remade? Movies that didn't get any attention. Movies that flopped. Movies that had a good idea but just failed as far as promotions and people going to see it. Movies that just didn't do very well. Are there any horror movies that you didn't have high expectations for but ended up loving it? I'm sure there are. I'm pretty sure we all have gone into a movie thinking it was going to be shit, and by the end of it we were like, huh. Like, honestly, when I first went and saw Saw in the theater, I went in thinking, I don't know, man, it seems too good to be true. Like, the trailer looked really cool, and, it has a song by Fear Factory in it, who I was really big into at the time. And was like, I don't know. And by the time I was done watching Saw, I was like, holy shit, this is fucking great. Like, I really like the spin that they put on this movie. Now, in my opinion, that's the best Saw, and all the other Saws after that went downhill because they just became about the fucking gore and about the traps as opposed to the story. But, I mean, that's, if I had to throw one out there, I'd have to say that's it. That's the one. Most overrated horror franchise. And go. Reasons behind your opinion are welcome and appreciated. Now, before I even answer this question, why would you put Friday the 13th in the comments? Oh. How is Friday the 13th overrated? It's enjoyable. Like, the first movie, enjoyable. Second movie, enjoyable. Third, enjoyable. Fourth, enjoyable. Fifth, enjoyable. Sixth, enjoyable. Seventh, we're starting to go downhill at this point. But as far as being an overrated franchise, I don't see Friday the 13th anywhere near that fucking list. I mean, if it's overrated, what would you consider to be underrated? And then somebody else in here says Child's Play or the Chucky movies said they kept getting horrible. I'm gonna have to disagree there as well. Now, again, this is his opinion, so he's not wrong. His opinion is his opinion. My opinion is my opinion. I'm gonna disagree with his opinion. I'll tell you an overrated franchise. You guys ready for this? I'm probably gonna get a lot of fucking hate, but I don't give a shit. The Conjuring / Insidious fucking franchise. Number one, like, I'm not into ghost movies. Number two, I tried sitting through those movies and was just like, holy fuck. Like, I would rather be jerking off with a handful of glass at this point. Like, I was fucking just, ugh. Man. Here's 2 more answers from that same post. Oh, shit. How is Halloween overrated? Maybe the new movies. I'm not a fan of the 2018 Halloween. I'm not. Give me the hate. I don't give a shit. I'm not a fan of it. I was not impressed. I have a video. It was my first YouTube video, actually, where I was talking about that. Was it a refined video? No. Was it filmed great? No. It was just me ranting about, the movie. But, I mean, it's still an entertaining watch. Check it out. I'll leave the link in the description for you. And then another person chimes in and says, Scream. Again, your opinion, you're not wrong for your opinion, but fuck, dude. Yesterday I watched Wolf Creek. Any thoughts? Thoughts on Wolf Creek? Fucking great movie. Man, I rented that one way back and I was glued to my damn TV when I watched it. That was just a good fucking movie. So good. Based on true events? Loosely based on true events. It's based off of the backpacker murders in the 90s that were done by Ivan Milat, I believe his name was. Not really true, but very, very loosely based on. I wish they would have caught the bastard. Now, to post something like that means you didn't do your research. It's as simple as a Google search. Ivan Milat was convicted in 1996 of the murders. So they caught the bastard. Yeah. So before you comment and you act like you know things, on social media just to kind of show your ass or whatever the hell you're doing, do a quick Google search. Make sure that what you're about to say is fucking true. Because Ivan Milat was convicted. He was sent to prison. They caught him. There's no mistake about that. Did Friday the 13th create jump scares? Can't really think of any other horror movie before 1980 that did it that way. Friday the 13th, I don't think anybody really created jump scares. I think they all kind of backpacked off each other and took aspects of shit and then just made the music louder or whatever. Like when Friday the 13th did it, there was substance to it. Somebody checked behind a shower and there'd be nothing there. Well, that's real, man. That's real life. It's movies now that just have jump scares for no reason. Like somebody would just be sitting there reading a book and there won't be any scary music and there'll just be like, oh, and then like a ghost runs by in the back and there's this big loud fucking music or whatever, and that's the jump scare. Like, you didn't build up to it. I got off track there. But did Friday the 13th create jump scares? I don't think so. I mean, because there's scares like that in like old zombie movies and old Dracula movies and shit. So I wouldn't say that Friday the 13th created it. Far from it. But I would say that they created their own style of it. And a lot of people jumped off of that style of jump scare. The only person to beat Jason was the psychic chick. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. First, her name was Tina Shepard. Is Friday the 13th Part 7 the first fucking Friday the 13th movie you've watched? Because I could fucking swear. I could swear. Tommy Jarvis, in the final chapter, fucked Jason up. Fucked him up. Like, to the point where he was fucking buried for like, what, a fucking decade. I'd say that's beating Jason. Not to mention coming back in part 6 and putting him in the fucking lake. I'd say that's 2 for Tommy. Jason Goes to Hell. I'd say he was defeated. Fuck, dude. Like, how many of these movies have you seen? Just the one? Shit. Best opening scene in horror movie history. Go. This person says Ghost Ship. And then a person in the comments says House of a Thousand Corpses. So first I'm gonna retort to the person that posted. Ghost Ship, I wouldn't say that is the best opening sequence in horror history. Fuck no. Ghost Ship had a cool opening, but I think what makes that opening really cool is that that's the best part of the movie. That's the only part worth mentioning in Ghost Ship. Fucking, I've seen Ghost Ship like 5 times, dude. I can tell you the opening scene, the fucking ghost girl, and the end when dude gets on another boat. That's all I fucking remember. House of a Thousand Corpses. That was a cool opening too. It kind of got you by surprise. So I can't say that there's one. I don't think there can be one greatest opening in horror history. I mean, this sounds like a challenge to me now. Now I feel like I should be scouring my movie collection and scouring Tubi and anywhere I could find a horror movie, just, you know, to watch the first minute, 5 minutes. I mean, I probably could do that. It'd probably take me, you know, a month. But I mean, that sounds like a challenge to me. Maybe I'll do that in a future video. Jim Carrey, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to say Carrey. Jim Carrey as the next Freddy Krueger. Actually like that idea. He would definitely put the humor in it. Thoughts? Also, some guy said Billy Zane would make a good Freddy Krueger. WTF? Where did that come from? So I'm just going to agree with the people that commented. Fucking hell no. What are you talking about? Jim Carrey as Freddy Krueger? Oh, man. Yeah. No. I wish they made horror movies about serial killers. Google is your fucking friend and not your enemy. Just off the top of my fucking head. Just, I'm not Googling anything. So there were 2 Ted Bundy movies. The movie with Jeremy Renner about Jeffrey Dahmer. Another Dahmer movie. It was My Son Dahmer or some shit like that. I don't remember. Geen. There was Gacy. There was Helter Skelter. Then there was a remake of fucking Helter Skelter. Then there was another fucking Charles Manson movie. There's a movie about Lizzie Borden. That's 10. H.H. Holmes, they're doing a movie about him. There's been several movies about Jack the Ripper. So I'm just going to say, what the fuck are you talking about? God damn. Google. Just. Oh, I have no fucking words. See, it's stupid shit like this that makes me, and probably some of you, when you're reading this shit, look to the person next to you and go, look at this. Like, because we all want to show somebody else the level of stupidity that we've just witnessed. Like, I almost feel like I'm losing fucking IQ points reading this shit. That one was just bad. Again, maybe you're just misinformed, but I mean, you ask stupid questions, you get stupid answers. I mean, that's just how it is. Sorry. Not sorry. How are we so sure that Jason really is Jason? And isn't some other guy that just started killing at the lake as a copycat killer? The police, the mom, and the news all said he died in the 1950s as a child. The only people calling him Jason in the second movie are a few teens in the 80s who never seen him before and only are passing around brand new folklore legends and started after the mom killed some people in the first movie, not long before. It's not like they found a positive ID on this killer tying him directly to Jason. Some teens said it's Jason and the name stuck without verification, LOL. I don't know, or maybe I'm overthinking it. It would be like if we were at a camp and suddenly someone got shot at a random, and I randomly screamed, "Oh my God, it must be Lee Harvey Oswald," even though we know he's dead. And that doesn't make any sense. But whatever reason, everyone continues saying it's Lee Harvey Oswald in the woods shooting people, LOL. First, let me apologize for reading that long-ass post. Second, I'm going to apologize if anybody's intelligence is insulted. So, let me break this shit down. How do they know that the killer in part 2 was Jason? Or that the killer is Jason? Because some teens, I'm going to quote there, teens in the 80s said it was Jason. Well, okay, so the counselors in training in Friday the 13th Part 2 weren't teens. They were counselors at a counselor training center. They were adults. They weren't teens. Here's your fucking giveaway to that. They went to the bar. Okay? There's one. Number 2, Ginny said it was Jason because all the pieces fit together with the stories that she had heard and all this shit. And she was a psychology major. She was taking child psychology. And so she took a fucking stab at it. She took a chance, man. And she's like, Jason. Not to mention, I mean, she found the goddamn cabin with the mom's head. Again, I'll ask you, how many Friday the 13th movies have you seen? Have you gone back and watched Friday the 13th Part 2? When did she call him Jason the very first time? It's when she was in the shack, had the sweater on, machete behind her back. She took a stab at it. Jason! It's all done, Jason. You've done your job well and mommy is pleased. And then Jason's just like, huh, how does this bitch know who I am? Like, that's your giveaway. That's how you know. That's the positive identification. What if Silver Shamrock from Halloween 3 made a hockey mask and Jason ended up with one on while the big giveaway at 9 during the Horror-a-thon was airing? First, I'll just say this comment, Paramount would sue. Fucking great answer. Great way to troll somebody who's asking a fucking stupid question. What if Jason was wearing a hockey mask made by Silver Shamrock Novelties and was watching TV during the giveaway? Number 1. Oh, fuck. You people. Number 1, Jason's not going to be watching TV. So, there goes that. The mask is only triggered by the flashing on the screen of the song. Watch Halloween 3. You'll learn that. I'm not a big fan of that movie. I've seen it like 4 times, maybe. And I know that. You have to be watching. That was the whole point, is constantly making them wear the mask and watch the commercial and leading up to this giveaway. So just that wouldn't happen, number 1. Number 2, I don't think there is a number 2. That just wouldn't happen. How about that? It's just not. That is my first attempt at a reaction video. Taking things that I found on Facebook. I personally found all these. And reacting to them. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. I'm kind of dumbfounded by some of these still. But I mean, I had fun doing it. If you guys want more of these types of videos, let me know in the comments, man. Let me know to do more reactions. Everything that I'm going to be doing is going to be horror based. So if it's more social media posts, it's going to be in horror groups if I don't get kicked out of all of them after this shit. But yeah. So if you guys want to see more of that, let me know. I can up the game. I was trying to be nice this time. I didn't want to take anything that was too crazy and put it out there because, I post these videos in those same groups. So anyway, let me know if you guys like this, man. I got more things coming up that I plan on doing. More new shit. So yeah. And that's going to do it for me for today, guys. I thought about changing the outro. What do you guys think? Should I stick with the stay smart, stay clean, keep the dream, and then adding a little piece? Or, I don't know. Just subscribe.